Confident Fella, Hemingway, and J.K. Cowboy. Ninth race, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, and off stride goes the three. Culpepper getting out. Into the turn, Confident Fella headed to the front. At the rail, Chipped and Georgie. Third one into the turn. That's Ultimately Handsome. Then fourth along the inside is Lincoln Blue. Oh, little battle on the front end. And the Blue Knight, Jason Hughes, is going to win the early tussle aboard Chipped and Georgie, who leads them to the quarter. Confident Fella tucked away second. Ultimately Handsome third. In fourth, Lincoln Blues. Hemingway fifth. J.K. Cowboy sixth. Culpepper the trailer. Opening quarter, a howitzer. 28 and 1. They arrive at the 3/8 pole. The leader, Shifton Georgie. Confident Fella second, right there in third. That's Ultimately Handsome. Lincoln Blues fourth. Tipping out fifth is Hemingway. Then sixth is J.K. Cowboy. Trailing the field is Culpepper at the midway point. Shifton Georgie is the leader in 57 and 3. Going around the clubhouse turn, approaching 5/8. Shifton Georgie on top. Ultimately Handsome underway now second. Third at the rail, Confident Fella. Fourth on the outside is Hemingway. Fifth at the rail, Lincoln Blues. J.K. Cowboy in sixth. And the trailer, that's Culpepper. They're at 3/4 now. And Ultimately Handsome takes over. In at the rail, Shifton Georgie. Confident Fella found a way out. Moving up fourth, Hemingway. 126 and 4 was the 3/4 time. And they're turning on home. Ultimately Handsome the leader. Confident Fella on the outside second. Hemingway is now third. J.K. Cowboy fourth. Deep in the stretch. Ultimately Handsome will win for Kyle Mason. Confident Fella second. Hemingway rallies up to be third. Time for the mile in 156 and 4.
We see the replay here from this afternoon's ninth race, and Ultimately Handsome left off the gate. He had to take to plan B and back into the 3-hole here this afternoon for Kyle Mason, as Shifton Georgie insisted on cutting it. And into the 2-hole went Confident Fella, 28 and 1 to the quarter, 57 and 3 to the half, and Ultimately Handsome was on the move, 3/4 in 126 and 4, and he gets the job done here this afternoon in 156 and 4 for the Ultimate Stable and Sifwa Melanson. Kyle Mason in the bike here this afternoon. Confident Fella for second. Hemingway is third. And the 4, Lincoln Blues, in for fourth. 2, 5, 6, 4 unofficially here in race 9.
Ultimately Handsome on his way to the ninth race winner's circle, pacing Brown Gelding 7 years by Western Paradise from the Shore Patrol Dam on Patrol Finesse. Owned by the Ultimate Stable at Greater Lake, New Brunswick, trained with Siffoy Malance and Kyle Mason. In the driver's seat for a trip in 156 and 4. Ultimately Handsome captures the night, and the caretaker is Don Hubbard. Ultimately Handsome for Mason in 156 and 4.